Do you remember watching the World Cup, repping your team with a jersey and watching them score a goal left and right? You'd be having such a good time and the game is going great. Suddenly, you feel a cold and ominous presence, a very dark aura, and it just doesn't sit right with you. You look, only for a glance. You cannot bear this feeling that is crawling all over you. You've overpowered it, and you take another look, and what you saw was absolutely horrifying and disgusting. It's a terrible sight, with an absolutely horrible feeling that fills the room. You look into his eyes, and you see Lionel Messi. Alright, so I know I'm gonna get flame grilled in the goddamn comment section by this soy boy who are in love with Messi, but I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to spit the truth. I think Lionel Messi is like a Mossad agent, and I'm here to tell you why that is, and to show you how I think that what I say is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. You ever notice the color scheme on Messi's uniform when he's playing soccer? Like, it's like very suspicious, and don't even tell me that it's like, to represent Argentina, because there's no way that's supposed to represent Argentina. That color scheme is like genuinely like disgusting to look at, and so is Israel. If you would have paid attention to the intro of this video, you would have seen a couple of pictures that I put up on Messi and Israel that are very suspicious in my eyes. They just look very scary, and I don't know, it seems a little like dodgy to me, sketchy. I'm a little scared about what Israel has taken over Messi, and I think that Messi might be a bad guy. Like, you see this picture that shows that Messi is like holding up an Israel flag, and it looks very suspicious and actually realistic. You see this photo flying around, it's pretty popular. And some people have said like, oh, they did debunk this, it's not real, this photo is not real. Well, I say that's false, and that's a big cover-up from the big Netanyahu. In multiple instances of Lionel Messi being seen with that cap that Jewish people usually wear, because he's a Jewish, and they're usually used for prayers or some religious belief. I believe it's used for rituals, because they're not good people, they're evil, and they want to destroy everything and take over the world even. Next thing I want to bring up is Lionel Messi's lawyer. Now, it says here that he's good with economical and financial issues, which I think makes a lot of sense, considering his little background, despite being quote-unquote Argentinian, which I do not believe at all. I believe that he's hiding something, and he's part of his little problem with the government, and him knowing how money works and how it goes around and how it shapes his world and how he wants to put it into power, aka taking over the world. Next, I want to bring up the name of this rabbi, who is Tamim Ben Hamad Al-Thani. Probably butchered the fuck out of that name. Who is shaking hands with Lionel Messi in this picture, who is also the Emir of Qatar. Whatever the fuck that means. Anyways, you may be asking, oh, what does a rabbi have to do with anything, and why is he so important? Well, have you ever heard of a rabbi Jewish? Yeah, they're real people, they exist out there, and I believe that this man is possibly one of them. Just for the consideration that he may be related to Messi in some sort of way, and this might be my personal theory, but I'm gonna put it in here anyway because some people might agree with me. Now, there are countless of photos of these two being in the same frame, and when I mean countless, I mean like 3 pictures, because I imagine some people can't count past 3, judging by the fact that they think that all this is baloney and they don't believe what I say. Now, if I could turn your attention to this picture of this guy right here, I'm not too sure who that really is, but I know he had something to do with one of these rituals that were probably planned out by these Jewish people. And, I imagine there is some evil dark force happening around in that room after that day. And, I wouldn't trust that. It reminds me of when Lionel Messi was quote-unquote praying and, you know, possibly summoning some secret demon out of whatever he was doing with that wall. I'm a little skeptical about that picture. It just seems very sus to me. Now recall back to that photo that I showed you about that random rap guy earlier. I want you to look around the room and tell me what you see. Now, if you see Lionel Messi's spirit floating around there, you'd be absolutely correct, because that's exactly what's happening in this photo. This rabbi is summoning Lionel Messi to be born in the future and become the greatest basketball player ever. It's just insane. Now, the list goes on why I think that Lionel Messi works for the IDF, but this video has gotten too comfortably long for me, and so I think I might cut it off here. But I'm gonna ask you guys what you think, what's your opinions on this whole situation, and, you know, if you don't believe me, then you're wrong. And, yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe.